it's crazy how really things can happen in such a short period of time. I know I say that all the time, but it's really amazing when you have just small little shifts, how things can grow. Um, so I think we'll wait for Bailey, but in the meantime, I wanted to talk quickly about um, my process, and you guys are more than welcome to share as well what your process is. But I'll share what's been working for me since I started my business in terms of not overwhelming a customer with too much information when they when they're actually inquiring about product, and how I kind of follow up with them to make sure that they're using the product correctly. Okay. So basically what I do, someone reaches out to me and says, hey girl, I want to know more about the product. Can you give me the rundown? And I know, guys, this is probably repetitive, but I think sometimes we need to hear things a few times, and we've got new people on here. So I always say, hey, what interests you in the product? Tell me about your hair. So I turn it back on them and I start asking them the questions rather than product dumping and starting to tell them all about the product. I ask them about them because that's really what it's about at the end of the day. They're inquiring because they want a solution to their hair. So I ask them about them. They'll say to me, you know, my hair is frizzy, blah, 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 blah. They go through the whole process of what it is. And that's where Bailey comes in. She's going to give you guys some awesome, awesome product knowledge tonight. We're going to keep it super, super simple for you so that it's not overwhelming and a whole bunch of different product. Personally, I do not really ever send out the quiz. I know everyone's different when it comes to that, but I find the quiz to be extremely overwhelming. Half the time it gives the wrong products. It recommends the wrong products to people. It's not the most intuitive. So I just keep it super simple, and I rotate between a few different products, and I know Bailey is similar. So what I do is I ask them all the questions, and then I fill their cart and show them the prices and everything. I tell them exactly which products are going to help them and what each product is going to do for them. And I say, you know, oh, the Renew shampoo, this is going to get your hair hydrated again if they're complaining that their hair is dry. Then I move into the conditioner is, let's say it's Revitalize. The conditioner is lightweight. It's going to give you a little bit of volume if that's one of their concerns. And then I move into the follow-up. Hi, Bailey. And then I tell them, you know, usually a third product, because obviously that'll meet the $110 threshold so that they can get their first bundle of products if it's a regular day, not a sale, obviously. And then from there, that's it. Like, I tell them those three. I keep it super, super simple. Usually they'll say they're in because I've already told them what the results are. So they're normally not confused then. Rather than you telling them like product dumping on them, you're actually giving them the solution to their hair. Then, I think it is Smash Test. And then, where was I? I do not tell them all about the whole process of how the products work and all of that stuff until they receive them. Because then you're going to give them way then you're going to give them way too much information all at once, and they're going to be overwhelmed. So I don't say, okay, you're going to have potentially go through a transition period with the product. I don't go through all of that. I don't tell them like, okay, you're going to wash twice and blah, blah, blah. Instead, I always tell them, as soon as you receive your product, please reach out to me, let me know when you get it. That gives me an opportunity to let them know how to use it, keep it fresh in their mind. And this is the thing, never assume that your VIP or your new customer knows how to use the product and is going to read the instructions. I have had people, even after I tell them how to use it, they're like, oh, I didn't wash twice. So really, really educate yourself on exactly how to use the product if you don't know, because those 2 washes and washing for that 2 to 3 minutes is so, so important. That's the only way it's gonna work. And so I always make sure that my customers know that. And I really use that as a follow-up tool. And I tell them, let me know how you love it. Let me know how you like it. So that after the first time that they use it, they're following up. So it keeps that line of communication open, because what happens if you just make the sale and then you're just not going to hear anything from them, and potentially they're using the products wrong. They're not doing things the way that they're supposed to. They go through potentially a detox process or a transition process, whatever you want to call it. They go through that greasy phase, and they end up not telling you because they don't want to burst your bubble, or they just think the product isn't working for them, or you get a complaint after a month because they're like, I don't love the products, rather than you actually holding their hand throughout the whole process. And yes, yeah, exactly. Building that relationship. And the more you build that relationship, the more likely they're going to come back to you. So I'm going to turn it over to Bailey, who's going to tell us all about amazing product knowledge, which is what we all want to know. Thank you, Bailey.
There
you go.
Do you guys want me to have the product in my hand, or are we good without that? Anyways, okay. If you need me to do it, I have quite a bit. So I will grab it. Okay. So are we just wanting to start off with like the basics, like recommending and what I do? Is that kind of what we're thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking keeping it super, super simple, like, Renew, Black, like your basics, your absolute basics, like must-have products.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 sec, I didn't come prepared.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, most of us who've been around for a while, Allie, myself, Bailey, we really only rotate between a few different shampoos and conditioners. We don't really deviate too much. When we first started Monat, there wasn't a lot of products. There were actually only like 3 or 4 shampoos.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot the oil, but we all fucking know what the oil is. So, okay. One for me. So, I will explain everything for you. Get a notepad, and this is going to be your easiest way to navigate. This is how I get all my girls started. So the number one thing I do when I'm talking to someone is we have a sheet. Obviously, we have a little makeshift one. It's on Shampoo Society. And as soon as someone goes, Bailey, I want to ask you about hair products, I go, oh my God, that's so great. Thanks for reaching out. Can you fill out this questionnaire? I don't send them to the hair quiz because then they got to fill everything out. If they obviously do it, great. But I want to send them this little, I'll send it to your group, team chat. Super easy. And then they circle it and they send it back to me. So what I'm really looking for are 3 things. Scalp hair repair. It's a super easy thing to remember. Scalp hair repair. So when I'm picking my shampoo, I deal with the shampoo with the scalp, right? If someone's oily, then I'm going to go to a certain batch. If someone's dry, then I go to a different batch. So I always divide my shampoos into oily scalp, dry scalp. Makes it super easy. So if someone says, Bailey, I have oily scalp. I don't have Revive. If someone says, Bailey, I have really oily scalp, I'm washing every day or every other day, there are 3 products I will recommend. The Black shampoo, Intense Repair Conditioner, shampoo, or Revive, which is the volume shampoo. The volume is the best for oil, hands down. But not everyone can deal with the volume shampoo. If their hair is very dry, no volume shampoo, because it pushes out moisture to plump the hair for volume. So these are the ones, guys. Intense Repair, Black, Revive. So they go, okay, Bailey, I have oily scalp. I said, oh, great. How's your hair? So now we did the scalp. My hair is dry, Bailey. Great. You're going to do wonderful with smoothing. shampoo conditioner, intense repair conditioner, advanced hydration conditioner. Those 3 conditioners are the only ever ones you really want to recommend. Okay, so intense repair conditioner, which I don't have on me. Yes, I do, I lied. Intense repair conditioner, smoothing, or advanced hydration, which is in my shower because I live for that conditioner right now. So we did scalp, hair. Now the third product is a repairing product. This is where you can give them the Rejuva beads. You can set them up with a hair mask. Maybe they say, Bailey, I flat iron. Get them the blowout cream or the leave-in conditioner. So that is how I get them started. I deal with the scalp. My conditioner addresses the hair texture. And then I give them something to repair their hair or get them on the journey to repair. I can't see everyone's questions because I'm on my phone.
Quick question for you. Advanced hydrating, or maybe just letting people know, advanced hydrating conditioner, it's more for thick hair, right? Like I find it too heavy for my hair.
Yeah, totally. For me, I just started using it. It took me a long time to be able to use that one. But for me, honestly, most people are great with the intense repair conditioner. It's the middle of the road. And you can pair this conditioner, guys, with every single shampoo. Okay? So advanced hydration, I really only give someone, I rarely give it to someone the first time, to be honest, because it's one of those things that can be hit or miss, much like the smoothing, because the smoothing, that's volume, the smoothing, super heavy, super heavy. So to be honest, the number one thing, like I mostly recommend, this has my sister's name on it, is Renew shampoo. Renew is great with every conditioner. You can pair it with intense repair conditioner. You can pair it with the smoothing. This is really heavy combo. And these two are great together, Renew and Revitalize, because you're getting your hydration with a lightweight conditioner. So if someone has very dry scalp, right? Very dry, say like, I got dry scalp, I really want it to grow, but maybe they're blonde and they love to have a bit of volume. Teresa would be okay with this combo. It might be a bit heavy for you, but it would be a good hydrating combo. So that's really how I gauge it. But in the beginning, for instance, this month, I love that Renew. It's a 4 ounce. It's probably what, this size? Shampoo. So I'm actually giving a lot of people the black with the Renew shampoo. Because you can do 1 wash with black, 1 wash with Renew. Everyone's a happy camper. So that's really the number one thing when you're thinking of product is first you want to know what their scalp is like. So if their scalp is oily, like I said, these two and Revive, okay? If they say, Bailey, my scalp is really, it's dry, go for your Renew. I don't want to really talk about too much about advanced hydration, smoothing, or the other collections because I really want to get the staples done. And all of these products I'm talking about, they all have Capixyl, which makes the hair grow. Even Revive, guys. The only line that doesn't have hair growth is the Reconstruction line. There's no Capixyl in that. You're getting no growth.
And the color enhancers. And the color enhancers.
Yeah, the color enhancing shampoo and conditioners.
Can you touch on that for a second?
Oh, pardon?
Can you touch on that? Because I think a lot of people, I get a lot of inquiries about like our purple shampoo as like the main line. And I always explain that, no, that's only in addition to our other line.
Yeah, this is my take on purple shampoos. Everyone's is different, but I don't really love color enhancing shampoos on the regular because what it does is it deposits, right? So it makes the hair quite dry. You're never going to get results with a color enhancing shampoo. That's something you're going to use once a week. maybe once every other week. And ours really aren't strong. Like, they're really nice, but they're not strong and they're quite drying. So if anyone ever says, Bailey, I want a purple shampoo, I'm thinking, okay, you better get a hair mask with that. And I just let them know, right? I let them know. It's a bit drying. You're not going to get your growth. Your hair's not going to repair with our purple shampoo. So that's why I always want to, on their first go, it's all about reparative and giving them something I know that they're going to love, like a hair mask, a blowout cream, right? Sorry, I really should have went on my tablet. Color enhancing and the reconstruction line. They don't have any growth agents. And I feel like the Super Nourish may not, but I'm not 100% sure. Most of our products have Capixyl in them with the Rejuvenique product in them. So that is really what I go to. Honestly, guys, everything that comes in your essential kit minus the Revive shampoo conditioner, everyone should really have. Everyone should have our dry shampoo. Everyone should have our oil. Everyone should have our Rejuva beads. Everybody should have the blowout cream, and everyone should have a hair mask. So it's really just selecting what shampoo conditioner they need. So you know, if they're oily, you want to tackle something that gets oil. When it comes to dandruff, guys, this is honestly a gamble. You kind of, my husband, this makes them more dandruffy. Some people say this takes away their dandruff. So on it, I feel like the Intense Repair shampoo, if someone says I have dandruff psoriasis, this is a really great one to start with. Another thing I want to touch on, when you start people off on this, they're going to have a sped up shed cycle. So when they message you and they say, girl, my hair is shedding like crazy. Well, yeah, no wonder. You're on these two products that have double the Capixyl, meaning you're reducing your inflammation and speeding up your shed cycle very quickly. So they're going to feel like maybe they're losing a bit more hair. They aren't. It's just you're tackling that issue. It's like when you're on antibiotics and they're like, I'm giving you 5 days, girl, because you have such a bad cold, I'm going to double you up. And by then, hopefully you feel better. So that's what this is right here. So just prepare yourself. If someone says that, you know the answer is yes, because of the growth agent called Capixyl. It tackles your inflammation. It's all about invigorating. It's active ingredients, but no need to worry. Like, you're going to get a whole bunch of new hair growth. It should never be alarming to people, but some people freak out when they shed 5 hair strands, especially if their concern is hair loss, okay? And I'm totally with Teresa. I tell people what they need. I send them a card or I enroll them. And I say, girl, when you get these products, you're going to message me and I'm going to walk you through them. Either I'll send them an email or I'll voice note them. And I always just do a little, like if I were you guys, I would make an unfold or a savable thing that just says how to wash and give them a voice note and let them know the 4 ways you can use a hair mask, how you can cocktail products. Go that extra little mile. And this is something I also do for my VIPs. I keep them as my close friends on Instagram. I've been talking about it forever. Yes, I will. But that's where I do these hacks to say, hey guys, hey VIPs, I make them my close friends on Instagram, which is the little green circle. And trust me, it works because we all know I struggled with PV and it's been working for me. Let me just say that. So then I'll say, hey guys, I want to talk to you guys about hair masks. You know, I'm going to get you the VIP treatment. There are a few ways you can use this. You can shampoo, towel dry your hair, apply the hair mask. You can cocktail it with Rejuva beads in your hand in the oil and apply it. You could apply it dry, or you could just use it as your conditioner. And they're going to go, holy shit, I didn't know I could use it that many ways. Now that's giving someone free value and why it, you know, and they're going to say, oh my God, you need to be Teresa or Misty. You need to be her VIP because she's going to teach you actually all about the products. And this way, you're not actually having to like DM them all the time. So yeah, the close friend list is perfect. And you know what? This month I said, you send me a refer a friend, you get entered to win a berry scrub because I want that tier 3. I want my VIPs. Okay. I'm going to do it every month. Even though there is no refer a friend, I will do it every month. But those are little tricks. If you're close to hitting a rank, having that VIP group, you could simply say, does anyone want to take advantage of my order, like of my price? I have one day. Get those PVs going. But honestly, guys, all you really have to do is tackle the scalp and the hair, and everything that comes in your essential kit is what everyone really should have. And when I talk to them, I say, you have to know, I always say, like, hey, we're going to address you kind of have to pick something. So if Misty says to me, yo girl, I got an oily scalp and I want my hair to grow, but I flat iron and it's damaged, but I'm trying to go blonde, and you know, I want it thicker, but I don't know. We know we all have those people. So what I like to say is, okay, babe, we're going to tackle one thing first. Let's tackle your oily scalp and get you something, you know, let's get you on track with your repair, right? So that's when I'm going to say the black shampoo is great for oil and growth, but it can be a bit drying. So we're going to actually give you a great hair mask because you're blonde, you're saying it's brittle, maybe you want to go lighter, but no, down the road, we really should include a thermal protectant. You can, you know what I mean? Let them know that it's like a full package deal. So that way you're setting up your next order with them. Because, you know, that's why I love the essentials kit, because you're getting like a heat protectant. Blow Out Cream has heat protectant in it, anti-aging, sunscreen, and it makes the hair soft and shiny. And you can air dry with this. This is my #1 seller, air dry. So I always say, try to get them on these 3, like within their first 6 months, because this is all reparative. And I know everyone loves these. Yeah, not to be confused with air dry cream, but Blow Out Cream you can air dry with. So yeah, I like the Q&A because I'll just ramble. You girls know me, and if you don't know me, welcome. So the hair masks. We have Replenish Mask, okay? Replenish Mask is good for everybody. You got to think of that as kind of the blowout cream. It's like the all around. It has a whole bunch of amazing properties. Shine, growth, reparative, making the hair stronger, more dense. All the goodies is in Replenish Mask, okay? It smells good. You don't have to condition after, but I'm guilty, I do. I love to condition after. Then we have our Super Moisture Mask, which I am loving. Anyone love this mask? So you can see it's a bit of like it smells so good. This is thick. This is good for anybody, but this is like a very good dose of moisture. Great for my hair that's light, dry, thick, coarse hair. It's okay for fine hair too, but the Replenish Mask is a lighter, more whipped texture, where this is, whoa, this is more like a thick butter. That's all over me now. Okay, those are really my main 2 masks that I get people on. We also have Advanced Hydration. That one's a gel-like. It's all about adding hydration to the hair, but I would suggest conditioning after that one because it makes your hair, smells like man, I like that. So the Advanced Hydration is great. It comes with as a collection, meaning there's 4 parts to that system. The Advanced Hydration is great. I really love it for finer hair textures because it has like jelly consistency, but I'm telling you, you will win people over with the Replenish Mask and the Super Moisture Mask. Obviously I have like 18 of them, and every time there's a sale I stock up. Then there's our charcoal mask. I love that for men because it's all about environmental. So my husband, who suffers from dandruff and psoriasis, he's always like, baby, I did my charcoal gelée mask tonight, and it literally is such a cleansing product. So if you have a man that suffers from dandruff, psoriasis, black in that charcoal mask, boom. We also have the hair transformation mask, which has keratin in it, plant-based keratin. That's really for people who have Justin Timberlake hair. You're afraid to put heat on it. You know, JTT from NSYNC, when it was like, look like Mr. Noodles. Okay. That's how you have to remember when it comes to the reconstruction line. Anyone can use it. It makes your hair beautiful and soft, but it's really for those people who do the fashion colors, bleach blonde, platinum blonde. When you say to me, I've had some clients say, my hair's breaking, and I say, yo, if you put any heat to that, snap, crackle, pop, it's gonna break, right? You're afraid to blow dry your hair, then you give that person reconstruction line, or you give them the hair transformation mask. It's when it looks like Sarah Hill's first photo she ever took, where it's like, you all know that photo, you should know it. If you don't, go look it up. And those are all our masks. I'm pretty sure I covered them. Okay, hit me with some more questions. There's so many ways you can use a mask. The best way to use your hair mask is to shampoo, squeeze out the moisture, let the mask sit for 20 minutes, rinse and condition. That is your best way to use a hair mask. You can put it on dry hair, but a lot of products actually aren't really activated until they're emulsified with water, till they get that emulsification in them. So that's the best way, but I'm guilty of using the Replenish and the Super Moisture Mask as my conditioner in the shower, right? Shave, you know, you're going to exfoliate, shave your whole entire body from head to toe, leave the mask on. Yeah, you can do that. There's tons of ways too. Like if you wanted to wet your hair, you could easily use the Unknot Detangler, or those little double action serums. You could spray your hair so it's damp and apply a hair mask. I do that. Mix the mask with the oil. Like you can cocktail almost every single product that we offer, which I love. Hold on. Elderly fine silver white hair. Are you asking me? Are you answering? Are you asking me what they should use? Dandruff is internal. That's not really, it can be, some people are overly oily and some people are dry. Like dandruff is just one of those, like it's not one of those things where one shoe fits everyone. You know what I mean? That's why I think if someone has dandruff, really try the Intense Repair. Start them on the Intense Repair conditioner. Get them on some oil treatments. You definitely want to cleanse the hair so it can breathe. But I do know some people who swear by Renew that gets rid of their dandruff because they just have a dry, flaky scalp. So, you know, if you're usually pretty oily in your dandruffy, you probably got some psoriasis going on, and that needs to be cleansed off. Elderly fine silver white hair, like for me, I would definitely use the Revive line, the volume line, but you could use the Replenish. You could use any hair mask with that. Yeah, so totally, yeah. When it comes to the elderly, they love volume shampoo conditioner. It's lightweight. Remember, like they usually curl their hair or they have lighter hair. They want a little, you know, they want to look cute. So I find they love Revive and Revitalize. And you know what? Not everyone tends to get, most people have a great reaction to those two products. I know a lot of us, they're not our favorites. I get that. But when you have healthy hair, it's a really good intro, right? You can definitely put Rejuvenique oil on the scalp. Like I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow, so I'm going to put a whole entire Rejuvenique oil all over my scalp. And then you can definitely follow up with your shampoo or conditioner. Totally. I love using the oil every time before I wash my hair. Doesn't matter if it's dry or it's oily.
Sorry, my dog's going crazy here. Can you kind of clarify with, okay, so Revive and Revitalize. A lot of people, because a lot of customers reach out and say, I want more volume. But that doesn't necessarily mean you should be calling them. Sorry, my dog is like going crazy here. So whenever I do these Zoom calls, I swear to you, he's just like,
He's like, I'm not gonna talk. Yeah, so sometimes people, this is a thing, girls. I'll never get more volume in my hair. You guys think it looks big because I apply a shit ton of dry shampoo and dry texture spray. But honestly, it's also the hair type. right? Some people aren't just going to get volume. It doesn't necessarily mean that they need volume shampoo conditioner. I recommend volume shampoo conditioner when someone tells me they have baby fine hair and I know that it's in decent shape.
Yeah, it needs to
By
be
decent, I mean you can friggin' brush it and I know it's not going to break and it's not too dry. But most people have heavy way down hair because they don't have a really good haircut. And the other thing is they have product buildup. So it just lays there. Does that make sense? Like they've been using Pantene for too long and it's heavy. And one more thing I really, 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 really want to help you girls with, because this is the thing I see 80% of the time, okay? People getting greasy back here and telling you that they're greasy. And it's going to happen. It happens to me on the regular, not anymore, but it used to. But I think that is maybe the number one question or 3 ways I do with everyone on the team is, Bailey, my VIP, she's been using the product for a month and she says she's so greasy. She's only using a dime size. I said, girl, that's why. Okay, I know we say dime size, guys, but honestly, it's at least the lid size. If you have a lot of hair, it's more than the lid size. That's still less than Pantene. It's still less than any other salon brand. But what I do is there's some key things. Shake it, apply it, don't dump it. A lot of people do this, and then they go to town. And guess what? This doesn't get clean. So that's why they're greasy back here. So I put a little bit in my hand, like it's still just a little loony quarter size. And I do this like hardcore. I scrub up here and I will send them a video if I have to of me doing this. Okay. Then I rinse. And then I say, girl, you're going to do a toonie size again or loony quarter, whatever. And then you're going to rinse, go up here. But then you're going to take another little bit, okay? A little droplet. And I want you to just solely use one drop, like a quarter back here only. And like, you have to attack it because look at my hair now. And this will happen to you. Someone will say, I'm greasy. And you will say, are you washing twice? And they will say, yes. But they aren't actually tackling their hair properly. They're not using the product properly, which is emulsifying it in your hand to get a lather. And you have to back here because when we're used to using mass-produced product, we just shampoo up here and it's so sudsy because it has so much sulfates. And when we rinse it, it literally just, it takes all of it away. But because this is concentrated, you need to get a little bit more vigorous in the spots. And what I like to tell them is when it comes time to shampoo, we part our hair into 2 sides and we condition this side, we condition that side. Because what we tend to do is we condition and we grab it like this. Who's guilty of this? And then we pull. And then now you haven't shampooed back here. Now you've got the smoothing conditioner and you did this. And now you're thinking, Bailey, my hair is greasy, it's stringy, it smells. And all along you just weren't using the products right. I'm like, that's the number one thing. And even if you do that on your close friends, right? That's why Instagram's great. Hey girls, I got a how to wash video for you. And here, take a screenshot of it. Like, I'm telling you, those little tips, I know you think they are so basic, but they're basic because we've been doing this. Or even if you've just joined, well, you've been doing it for a few weeks now and you've used the products, so you know. But those little things there are what you can do. That's a little extra step for your VIP. It is literally just like, we always think we have to reinvent the wheel, but those little things there are so basic, guys, that I was only selling $1,200 or $1,500 a month, and last month I had my record of over $4,500, and all I did was break down the fundamentals and start a close friends group on my Instagram. So my VIPs were getting a little bit more from me, and they were getting a lot more hacks. So people were going, shit, I wasn't using the product right, better reorder. They're like, you know what I mean? And it's so easy to do because you're already posting. And it's simple as just saying, hey girls, when you join me as a VIP, when you see my little green circle on my story, that message is for you. They love it. And then you don't have to DM 5 people about why they aren't washing properly. Then you're getting flustered. You know, it just makes things so much more smooth sailing. And guys, it took me 2 years to figure it out. So free tip. Oh, okay. Do we have any other like questions? Because we have a ton of product, but when we really start, what I really try to do is the shampoo conditioner always changes like our skincare, okay? Like seasonally. In the summer, I use heavy hydration. In the summer, in the winter, I tend to cleanse so my hair's not staticky and all over the place. So it's also just explaining that to people. And when you always want to make sure that they get one product with the 3 that they love. So good ones to do would be dry shampoo, Rejuva Beads, a hair mask, a leave-in, and I just saw the air dry cream. I know the air dry cream for me is way, way too heavy. If you have a really beautiful wave to your hair, I let people get the air dry cream on grab bags and Tulsa Texture. That's just me. I much rather let them air dry with a blowout cream. But if you want a good frizz combo, I will tell you things that are great for frizz. Double action serums, you can't overuse them. They are a bit pricey, but you only have a quarter of a vial. They are everything. That's going to give your hair hydration. Another thing that's a great combo, and I used it today, is the Frizz Fix and the blowout cream. 1 squirt each hand, like in your hand, cocktail it together and apply it. That combo, wonderful. And the Frizz Fix is good just on itself too. I think that's really it. I don't want to like give you guys a whole bunch of things, but when it comes to helping someone, just scalp for the shampoo, hair texture for the conditioner, and give them a reparative product like Rejuva Beads, a leave-in, blowout cream, something that's like preventative from heat damage. That's what I always do. And this month's the best because it has Renew shampoo. Because you can do a cleansing like shampoo with Renew. Because like that, who here, like I swear by 1 black shampoo, 1 Renew shampoo. It's like the best combo, right? Because the black cleanses all the shit off your head and then boosts your growth, and then Renew packs all the nutrients. And to be honest with you guys, I always have the best results when my clients are on Renew. Hands down. I know black and intensive repair promote the most growth, but you can have all the growth you want, but if your ends are dry, it's just going to break all the way up. So Renew, always for my blondes, always for anyone who's dry and brittle, and I get the best results on Renew. It's a bit heavy, so that's why I kind of say use the black.
Yeah, my customers love the Renew and the black for the most part. Like those are my most commonly recommended.
Yeah. And you know what? The thing too is like, I don't know how many people message me now and go, I want to try something new. I go, well, what haven't you tried? That's what you want to have, right? You really want to have that. So I think like really just making sure they fall in love with 1 product out of the 3. They might fall in love with all 3, but I always love anything that's in the essential kit. I'm like, they're going to love something out of that. And as for the skincare, I'm not the best. I'm okay with the skincare. Do you guys have skincare questions, or is this just more hair care?
I think hair care for now. We'll do skincare maybe on a different night.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that
it's pretty easy, the skincare anyways. Okay, the close friends group, I will send you guys a screenshot on how to do it, and I'll put it in your group chat, Teresa, with the VIP thing that I send all my VIPs, and it has all the perks, and I think I already shared that. And then a little questionnaire, and then you guys can use those tools. But like Teresa says, like keep it short, keep it sweet.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you so much, Bailey. I think this was amazing and much needed. And I'm going to be posting this, a recap of this for anyone who missed it. So if your girls missed it, then all good. I'll be reposting it tomorrow. And I'm actually going to close down this chat, but if you are new and if you're in Smart Start, or if you just want to refresh, or you are an MP who wants to see how I explain Smart Start, then pop on the exact same link, because I'm going to use the same link again, okay? And I will